Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lumber coming back at you with another beer. This is Ebenezer. I think that's what that is. It is their Burn the Ships Cherrywood Smoked IPA. Jesse from Bumpy Brews. I think I got the name right this time. I always get it wrong. I always forget what it is. But Jesse gave this to me at Beer-Tuber-Palooza. Met him at Beer-Tuber-Palooza. Whoa. That was a thing. Met him at Beer-Tuber-Palooza. Was on a live stream with him. It might have been the Beer-Tuber-Palooza stream that we did a few, 2 or 3 weeks before Beer-Tuber-Palooza. And he talked about giving me this beer, and then he gave it to me. And I am super excited to try it, because I don't know if I've had a smoked IPA yet. I've heard about them, but I don't think I've actually had one. But this place is in New Hampshire. And so there's a little bit of a thing on here. So let's get into it. Alexander the Great begins his conquest of Persia with one order: burn the ships. About to face an army 5 times their size, his pleading commanders ask why they should destroy the only asset that could return them home. Alexander states, "We shall go home in Persian ships." After years of fighting, Alexander and his men return home victorious aboard a fleet of Persian warships. Burn the ships is our mantra, a nod to the bold individuals willing to risk all they have and all they are on their great cause. There is no going back. Burn the ships can seem like an intimidating proposition up front, but like the beer, it's addictively fulfilling once you've had the first taste. Smoked India Pale Ale, 7% alcohol by volume. I did not see a can on date of any kind, but he might have mentioned that in the live stream. So it might be, I mean, I don't think it's that old, but yeah. Ooh. I already like the look of that. Yeah, that is a coppery kind of orangey. Whenever I see this, it makes me think of a specific thing, but then I can never remember what it is. That is a finger of khaki-ish colored head. But yeah, that looks really good. There's a slight haze to it, but you can definitely see through it. Let's see what it smells like. I'm getting a maltiness. And I'm not really getting much else. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm getting like a caramel, like kind of malty thing. See what it tastes like. Cheers. Thank you, Jesse. This does not taste like an IPA. It's got this caramel kind of sweetness thing. It reminds me more of like a like a I'm not really getting a smokiness either. I don't know if someone put the wrong label on the wrong can. I mean, there is kind of like a... I mean... there is kind of like a... like kind of like a charry thing to it. I don't know if it's a little old or maybe got a little oxidized. But yeah, it tastes like a... this mostly, I wouldn't categorize this as an IPA. I would call this a try to think of the specific type of thing. What is that? Kind of reminds me of like an ESB or something. Interesting. Actually, it's actually a little disappointing because it doesn't taste like a smoked IPA, but also it still tastes pretty good. So whether it's the wrong beer in the can or it went a little not the right way, it's a little old, it's a little oxidized, something, it doesn't taste bad. Weird. Yeah, so I don't know. But there is kind of like a... or I don't know if I'm just making it up in my head now, but I was getting like a... I think that's just a... I mean, it's smoked malts, but it's like a kind of malty kind of thing. I don't know. Yeah, I am getting a little bit of like a kind of like woody character too. So I don't know if this is just supposed to be a malty IPA with a little bit of smokiness. I don't know. Either way, it tastes really good. I'm not sure if it's the right beer or if it's a different beer, but I think it tastes good. So there's a little bit of like a there's a dryness to it, and there's a little bit of like an orange marmalade-y thing, except non-sweet. But yeah, I could see this being a smoked IPA, and it just doesn't come across like a smoked IPA. I don't know. Also says drink immediately for freshest taste, and that's why you should put dates on the cans, unless this one just got missed by the canning thing. But yeah. Anyway, thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it. We'll probably be exchanging beers in the future. So, thank you again. And I hope you are all doing well and taking care of yourselves and taking care of each other. You can like this video if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber. That's spelled out 93lumber. And we will see you in the next one. Cheers.